Hey guys, what's going on? Dizzy Science here. I'm back in with a GTA 5 video, but I'll be teaching you how I make money in this 14-year-old game that needs no introduction. GTA Online is so much fun, and we can't lie, no one can, that it's not expensive. This game is really a grind. But with my method, I've taken advantage of the passive businesses and the kind of freebies that Rockstar gives us, and I've managed to make a nice 2 million every day from this whole financial plan, I guess you can call it, in GTA. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the background footage, I think it's fitting. Is a CEO of businesses. It's going to be the special cargo and the vehicle cargo. Let's talk about the special cargo first. For these numbers I'll be using the mid-size warehouse because I think that's what everyone likes to use because it's not too expensive, but it does hold a lot, so you can sell for a lot. But that's what I have. So let's go for it. And so this warehouse, you'll be running these missions. They take about 5 to 15 minutes to get about 3 crates. And you're going to be getting these crates for 18k, and you will be selling off a full warehouse of 42 for 1 million and higher. For anything higher, I don't have the numbers for a small warehouse, but it does make about 400k roughly, so for a full warehouse. But if you do sell any business in a public session of 25, you will be getting the 50% high demand bonus. And this is great because you'll be able to earn more money on all these businesses I mentioned. So please do keep that in mind. And also do keep in mind that full stock sales for any business, on average, I will mention the ones that don't. But for most of these businesses, you will need 4 players to take advantage of everything, but you can get by with 2 players in most situations. So please, your mileage will vary. So getting back into the businesses themselves, with the vehicle cargo business, which is the footage on screen, you be buying and selling high-end vehicles, and well, not buying, rather borrowing is a better term because you'd be stealing them. Something that Grand Theft Auto is known for, literally in the name. Stealing these vehicles is easy. These are the source missions, take about 3 to 5 minutes. And the sell missions take about 3 to 5 minutes. And with the bonus, it's really easy to make money. You're going to be able to sell vehicles every 20 minutes. And when you set up this business for peak efficiency, like I have, you will be able to sell a high-end vehicle for 100k, and you'll be getting a 50% bonus, and that'll bring it up to 150k every 20 minutes. So 2 of these every hour, you're going to be getting 300k. If you really wanted to push it and get 3, if you wanted to count it at the 60th minute, and you get 450k an hour. But it's good solid money for like 10 minutes of work. If you did this once a day, you could just fucking rack up your money. It's really not that hard, and it's something I've zoned out and just been doing. It's very fun. You get to drive a lot of fast cars without spending a lot of money, so it's a win-win. And then moving on to the MC businesses, and these businesses, along with the CEO of business, are going to pair with the nightclub we'll be talking about shortly. But the MC businesses, we're going to keep everything streamlined. The basic operation for these businesses are you're going to be buying your supplies instead of stealing them just takes up more time, but you will save money, so it's up to you. But I prefer to buy the supplies and just kind of automate these businesses. And for a full stock sale for most of these businesses, you're looking at a minimum of 300k and a maximum of about 600k on the high end. But going down the list individually, the businesses are the meth lab, the weed farm, the Doc's forage office, the coke lockup, and the counterfeit cash factory. Sadly, at the time of recording this, I do not own the meth lab, the weed farm, or the Doc's forage office, but these businesses are all great to own. Just buy and sell your stock when you have it, and when all these places are fully upgraded to peak efficiency, you're going to be able to sell these businesses every 3 hours. And for the coke lockup, for example, you're going to be making $562,000 for a full stock sale. And now, warning, this will take about 4 vehicles, so this could be hard to sell as a solo player, but with the increases to time that Rockstar gives solo players, you should be able to get this done in an invite-only session in about 20 minutes, and they give you about 40. So you have plenty of time for errors, just be careful. The other business... The other MC business that I have numbers for it is Counterfeit Cash Factory. The Counterfeit Cash Factory will generate $262,000 per full sale. Like with cocaine lockup, the meth lab, and with everything, you may need up to 4 players to get these done, but solos can do them comfortably just fine. It just might take you a little longer than if you had friends. But you'll be getting about $330K with the bonus, $750K for the cocaine lockup with the bonus, and anywhere in that range for the rest of them. Now we move on to the bunker. This also connects to the nightclub. The bunker is probably the best solo business in the game for just the sheer volume of money you can get. For solos, I recommend always selling this business at around half. So that way you're making less money at a time, but you're making money more often, because the bunker is one of those businesses that the vehicles are big and bulky for selling, and you cannot get them done as a solo. Unfortunately, they haven't increased the time enough to allow all of them to be completed. So just do yourself a favor, sell them at half, or bring your friends for a full sale. Now, the numbers for a full sale bunker are 1,045K for full sale to Los Santos, and about 700K for selling to I can't remember the other county. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. I apologize. But moving on to the nightclub. The nightclub is going to be probably the best solo business ever. Sadly it did get nerfed in the latest update, but it still is worth owning, and it's probably still one of the best solo businesses ever, because it only ever has one sale vehicle, which is great for solos. You can sell it yourself, you get the 50% bonus, boom, you're making even more money. Really easy. But it does take the longest to fill up. If you have all the storage upgrades, it will take about 20 hours to fully fill up. And you're going to want to sell them every time cocaine imports has been completed. Speaking of cocaine imports, to run this business at full efficiency, you will need to own the coke lockup, the meth lab, the weed farm, the special cargo warehouse, and the bunker. Using those 5 businesses, like the 5 fucking Infinity Stones, will unlock the nightclub's full potential to make the most money possible. Now I actually do have the numbers for the full nightclub. So most often I will sell at 500k stock, whatever that is, right? So my counterfeit cash factor and everything else, it doesn't take me too long to reach 500k stock, so I just sell it off then. That's where I feel comfortable selling it, but you can wait the full 20 hours. The full 20 hours will generate you $2.1 million. Plus the 50% sell bonus if you manage to sell it in a public lobby with 25 other people. You can make around $3.2 million if I'm doing the math off my head. And that is amazing money, and no matter how you look at it for one transaction in GTA. Now that being said, it's a lot of money to run this business at peak efficiency. You have to buy the 5 businesses to get this up and running, plus the nightclub itself. Plus you have to own the CEO office and the MC clubhouse. And that is a lot of money. The nightclub is not for the beginner. It is for the player that has gone through the early grind and they are in the mid grind to the end. In this business, even for players that are at the end of their grind, still makes them the most money. So you do yourself a favor, invest in the nightclub heavily. But if you do need help with generating money to get your nightclub set up, look no further than the next business on our list, the most solo friendly, via the Acid Lab. Now the Acid Lab is cheap. What do I mean by cheap? It's actually free. You don't have to spend a penny really on this machine. Well, because it is a factory on wheels. One of the more recent additions, they added the DAX missions, which are the first dose and last dose missions. And the reward for completing these missions, there are many, but the ones we're going to be focusing on are the Brigade 6x6, which is the Acid Lab, and the Ocelot Virtue. The Ocelot Virtue is a $2.2 million car that is insanely good. It's electric, so you get all the power immediately, and it is probably one of the best cars in GTA. You can also put HSW upgrades on it, so you can avoid griefers and stuff like that. So it is probably one of the best. Plus, also, I have a bias because it's just a nice car, and I really like it. But back to the Acid Lab yourself. You can supply this business by calling Mutt. For 60k, you can supply it, and then with all the upgrades, which is actually just the one upgrade for the Acid Lab, by doing 10 Fooligans missions, you can unlock the upgrade for the Acid Lab, which will cost around 750k, I think, or was it 350k? I think it's 350k. I apologize for that. But at a full stock sale, which takes you 3 hours, you're gonna be looking at $351,000 for just one sale vehicle and 3 hours of work. You're getting $351,000, which is insane. Plus, you can also get the 50% bonus by selling in a public lobby. So, like the nightclub, if you sell it in a public lobby, you're going to be making about 500k actually for the Acid Lab with the bonus. And along with selling your nightclub and selling your vehicle cargo, you are looking at some serious cash. And with just the passive businesses that I own, and at the current upgrades I own them, I make around $2 million in GTA. More like 2.5, really, but just call it 2 mil. And yeah, that's how I do it. And I'm able to buy pretty much anything. And an honorable mention for making money in GTA is the Cayo Perico heist. You can do it solo if you're really good at it. I'm not, so I don't, and clearly because I fucking crashed my bike here. I'm a I'm not the most peak efficiency player, but I do make some good money, and you know, sometimes it's actually worth more that I have to work less. And yeah, guys, I wanted to pass this information on. Please leave a like if you liked it, get subscribed, leave a comment for any video you want me to make. If you want me to go in depth on anything, just ask in the comments and maybe we'll make a video on it. Anyway, guys, hope you did enjoy. This was also my first time doing a this type of video, and this is the first time that I'm really trying this. So any feedback will be great. And thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day. Peace.